Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of The Movie Social. We are your hosts, Ricky and Stefan.
Hello.
Today's episode, we're going to be doing a review of the HBO
Max.
Well, not necessarily just Max, I think. It should be on regular HBO as well.
Possibly, but HBO Max.
The HBO show, Close Enough. Yes, that's close enough, I guess. So, close enough. But in all seriousness, though, that's the name of the show, Close Enough. It's a animated series, and it is not for kids, just to let you guys know.
But before we get into the whole review, if you like the video and you want to become part of the family and you like what we talk about, don't forget to like this video. And if you like what we're doing, just subscribe.
And don't forget to turn on those post notifications so you can be informed of when the next video drops for us. And always, let us know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. We appreciate it and we look forward to those. Alright, so without further ado, Close Enough.
So, alright, I'm going to start by saying this stupid joke, right? If you watch the regular show, this is close enough to a regular show. Because it's the same creator, producer, J.G. Quintel. And it's the animation is the same. The main character literally is voiced by the same guy who was Mordecai within regular show. And he has the same demeanor. So just imagine Mordecai, except for he's a human that's in his 30s with a wife and a kid. That's essentially what Close Enough is. To me, it's pretty funny. I would not recommend you watch it. So if you are our age and you watch a regular show, don't watch Close Enough around kids because it's regular show on steroids, essentially, with the language.
It's less rated TV for mature.
Mature, yeah. It's definitely the one of the. It's definitely a show where it has some issues. It has some killings in it. It
has a lot of blood.
Drugs use.
Foul language,
sexual innuendo. So this is definitely something that you should not watch around children at all. But all in all, I enjoyed it. I seen something where they said that it was supposed to be aired earlier than what it was. It was supposed to be bought by like TNT or TBS, something like that. But then didn't, that they just shelved it. So
and I believe there is a second season coming for this,
which will be great because I enjoyed it.
But as it was good for a animated comedy series. It had some moments where I kind of was like, I don't think I can get with this. But then it had moments also where you were entertained, you laughed, you liked it. And each episode, it wasn't like last episode had this happen, so we're continuing on from there. No, most of the episodes were completely separated and different. For the most part, it had different parts that related with each episode, but that was mainly for the character development. Other than that, there was no relation.
There was no continuity. It was like, oh, this episode's happening, which is fine because if you think about it, that happens in most of these shows, except for like stuff like South Park. South Park does have continuity.
Yeah, a lot of them had continuity. Solar Opposites had continuity.
Yeah, but so I would basically say half and half. So some do, some don't. But I enjoyed it. And the fact that it brought back memories of regular show. Regular show was for kids, but they had their adult jokes or hidden jokes that you could definitely catch on if you were not a child or whatever. But this right here is basically a regular show for adults, and it's pretty awesome. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. Can't wait to season 2 if they announce it. And I will be tuning in if there is one.
I'll tune in just to tune in, but this was dry humor at moments as well.
If they have a dry humor moments.
And the first episode, though, was the hardest one to get through. After that, it kind of got better, but I think the first episode really kind of was hard to get through, especially with the whole quilt stuff and all. It was just like certain aspects of it kind of borderline some racial issues, and not in a good way.
Some shows, a lot of it shows us for adults actually hits racial issues.
No, but this wasn't in a good way though. Not at all.
None of them are. If you think
No,
about
some
it.
of them do, but this one was just like.
So,
y'all really?
not to get off topic, do you think that? And let's have a vote for that. South Park racial issues,
Well, South
Family
Park
Guy
has
racial,
everything.
Family Guy racial issues versus Close Enough racial issues.
I mean, no, those are two different shows, type of shows though. Honestly,
Okay, I mean, I don't know. Those are pretty bad in my eyes as well, though. But
Alright, but honestly, this show wasn't bad at all. It was entertaining for the most part. The main character Josh and Emily, both see, that's one thing, one flaw though with the show I didn't get. They didn't go enough detail or background on the four main characters, the four adult main characters enough.
True.
Like, why the hell are these other two grown adults that's divorced living with?
Oh, they actually
Josh?
They actually.
I mean, they
divulged
went a little bit into
it. Yeah,
it,
they said why.
but Bridget is also has a rich family. She has her own place, so why the hell is she living with them? At the
No
same
idea.
time?
No idea about that part. But they did divulge in a little bit to say why that they were living together because Josh and Emily needed help with the rent.
Yeah, I know. But at the same time, Josh also could have not have needed help with the rent had he finished his game.
Yep.
And see, they didn't divulge enough of that either, that he was a game creator.
No,
We
they
found
only
out
mentioned it in a
until-
couple episodes. Yeah.
Till late episodes of the show.
Yeah. But I mean,
And I still don't know what Emily does at all.
no, I think she. I don't know. That's a good question.
I mean, it had a lot of holes, but I think the premise of the show wasn't meant to fill those holes. It was more so meant for laughs.
Yeah, I
But-
agree.
I don't know. If you need a laugh, you can watch it.
Yeah, I would recommend watching it, especially if you were a fan of the regular show.
But thanks for watching. Till next time.